November the 26th, Legion Field, Birmingham, Alabama. Good afternoon, football fans. This is Charlie Davis along with Buddy Rutledge, speaking to you from Legion Field here in Birmingham, Alabama, getting ready to bring you a play-by-play report of the football game between the Auburn Tigers and the University of Alabama Clemson Tide. A full house, massive crowd here in Legion Field this afternoon. Somewhere in the vicinity of 70,000 people who watched this game. And this morning, we had beautiful skies overhead, but a few clouds have now gathered overhead. However, the weatherman says it'll be only partly cloudy and mild. And the temperature right now is at 61 degrees. And Mike Hopper. Dinkwall and Mike Hopper. Auburn has won the toss of the coin, and they have elected to receive. Auburn has won the toss of the coin, and they have elected to receive. And they'll be defending the north goal.
David Ray will kick for the University of Alabama. He'll kick from right to left as you follow the game on your radio at home. In deep position for Auburn, Fredrickson on the far side, Bobby Beard on this the near side as we wait the kickoff of the annual Alabama-Auburn football game. Ray waits, has the signal, approaches the ball and boots it downfield. A good one deep. It'll be taken about 5 yards deep in the end zone by Tucker Fredrickson, and he stops right there. Tucker Fredrickson decided not to run it out. David Ray, with the help of a trailing wind, kicked the ball deep into the end zone. Tucker Fredrickson holds on to it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Auburn at their own 20-yard line. Tom Bryan comes in at quarterback. Jimmy Seidel is in at left halfback. Tucker Fredrickson at fullback. Jimmy Parton at right halfback. Down the line for Auburn, it'll be Long, Hurston, Davis, Alford, Heller, Braswell, and let's check that right end position. Bucky Wade is starting on offensive right end for the Auburn Tigers. We heard that he might. All right, Alabama is in a tight set defense. Auburn has a slot to the right. It's Parton, a long count. Parton goes to the left. Bryan cuts in motion to the left, comes out to the 24-yard line off his own left tackle and is knocked down at the 24-yard line. A flag is down on the play. Paul Crane came in to hit him. Paul Crane came in to hit quarterback Tom Bryan as Bryan, running the option play at his own left tackle, gets up to the 24. The official is coming to the 20-yard line. Here's the flag man, Charles Davis.
25 yards being stepped off against the Crimson Tide. Offside, said the official, so that'll put the ball on the Auburn 25-yard line. And that'll be first down and 5 yards to go for the first down. But
first and 5, Auburn at their own 25-yard line. Bobby Beard comes in at left halfback, replacing Jimmy Seidel. Tom Bryan is the quarterback. He has a slot to the right. Alabama masses their defense. Bryan goes down the line to the left side, cuts off his own left tackle. He's to the 30. He's to the 32, and close to the 33-yard line goes quarterback Tom Bryan. It's coming in to hit him with Wayne Freeman, and let's see where they spot the ball down. The first down of the afternoon as the Auburn Tigers pick it up close to the 33, and let's put it on the 34. Ball 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. They have a slot to the left. Bryan at quarterback. Gives it off up the middle, and a big pile up right close to the 35-yard line. Tucker Fredrickson might have got a yard. Let's see where they put it. Right on the 35-yard line. Legion Field this afternoon. Slot to the left. The slot man is Jimmy Parton. The quarterback is Bryan. Bryan rolls out to his right. He wants to throw. He looks. He has a man, and he's knocked down hard at the 39-yard line. It's Jimmy Seidel. Complete to Seidel and knocked down by Mickey Andrews at the 39-yard line. Alabama has Harris, Mosley in the secondary along with Andrews. To the left. Quarterback is Bryan. They set, they wait. Bryan fakes, gives it off on the inside trap, and a loss on the play. As Parton is hit on about the 37 or 38-yard line. Jimmy Parton coming back on the inside trap is hit down by Wayne Freeman on the 37-yard line. 17. We wait for the snap. There's the snap, the boot, almost gotten to by Alabama, but not quite. A long, high kick, and it hangs up down close to the 20-yard line. Mosley tries to come back. He gets hit once, twice, 3 times, and falls at the 22-yard line. Alabama brings them out. They've got the left end split. They've got a flanker to the right, and they've got a slot to the right with only one man in the backfield with the quarterback. Sloan goes to the right, tries to cut in, does, gets up close to the 25-yard line as he goes at his own right tackle. Dickens is wide to the left. Ogden is wide to the right. In the backfield is Bowman along with Sloan. Sloan gives it to Bowman. Bowman goes out close to the 32-yard line, and let's see where they spot it down. Bowman running hard is finally hit by Miller, and he may be at the 31, he may be at the 32. They put it just inside the 31-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and about 1.5 yards to go. Sloan gives it to Bowman once again, fakes it, keeps it, goes to his own right, goes off tackle, goes up to the 34-yard line, and he should have enough for the first down. Ogden is wide to the left this time. The quarterback is Sloan. He goes to the right. He gets hit on the line of scrimmage and fights for a yard or two. Let's see where he got. Maybe to the 36-yard line. And 8. It's the 36 for Alabama. They've got Perkins wide to the left. Ogden short to the right. Bowman is in the tailback slot. Sloan rolls to the left this time. He waits, he looks, he fires, and it's too long at the 48-yard line. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Ogden is wide to the left. Harris is short to the right. Bowman is the setback. Sloan rolls back. He wants to throw. He looks, he fires, and he has a man at the 42-yard line. A big pileup as Sutton came in to hit him at the 42. It's Ray Ogden, and let's see where they allow his progress. It will be a little short, I believe. It'll be short for the first down as Ogden came out in the left flat. Turned back in, curled in on a look-in pass, was hit as soon as he got the ball by Sutton. And at the 42-yard line, it's fourth down and 2 for Alabama as French comes in to kick, and Beard goes back in single safety. Alabama will shift into the punt formation as French goes back on his own 28-yard line. Waits for that snap. He has it. He kicks the ball. It's a nice high kick. Waiting for it is Beard on his own 10-yard line. Comes upfield to the 20, to the 23-yard line, and hit and pile up at the 23. Auburn has Bryan, Seidel, Fredrickson, and Parton in the backfield. Their ball at their own 23-yard line. No score in the football game. They've got a slot to the left. Bryan, the quarterback, sends a man in motion to the right. Bryan rolls out to the right. He may have some blocking. He cuts upfield. He's to the 25. He's to the 30. He's to the 31-yard line. And knocked out of bounds at the 31 is Tom Bryan. The ball is just over the 30-yard line. 2nd and 3 for Auburn at their own 30-yard line. No score in the football game. They send Parton wide to the left now. He's a flanker back. They send a man in motion to the left. That's Seidel. The quarterback goes up the middle and breaks through to the 36, to the 37, maybe to the 38-yard line. And down at the 38 is Tom Bryan. First down, Auburn. First down, number 2. 68 or 70,000 people here at Legion Field on a beautiful sunlit afternoon. 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. Split to the left. It's Parton. He comes back in motion to the right. A handoff up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson goes out past to the 40, to the 41-yard line. And at the 41, he's hit and pile up. He looks at it once again. Out they come. They've got a slot to the left. It's 2nd and 7. Bryan gets him down. The official looks again at his watch. Bryan sends a man in motion. Bryan goes at right tackle. He cuts in. He's up to the 44-yard line and maybe outside the 44. Let's see how far he got. As Bryan went at his own right tackle, he's to the 44-yard line before Curley can knock him down. He tried to push for that extra yardage, but Curley is a little bigger than he is, and he held him right there in midair. Pick up a 3 yards on the play. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Seidel goes out. Bobby Beard comes in at left halfback for the Auburn Tigers. It's Tom Bryan, Bobby Beard, Tucker Fredrickson, Jimmy Parton. Down the line for the Auburn Tigers, Helms, Hurston, Davis, Alford, Heller, Braswell, and Bucky Wade. No score in the ball game. We've got 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter of play. The right end goes wide. The left halfback goes to the left, and the official blows his whistle. He's been wanting to do that now for 2 plays, and now he did it. Charlie?
25 yards being assessed against the Auburn Tigers for delay of the game.
All right, wide to the right end. The left halfback is short to the left. The quarterback rolls to the left. He wants to throw. He comes back to the right. He fires. No good. Kilgore stands at his own 24. Mosley goes back. He's at his own 16-yard line. The wind is blowing in Kilgore's face. A bad snap. It rolls back to the 10, to the 1, and Kilgore falls on the ball in the end zone. He loses the ball, and Alabama recovers. It's a touchdown, Alabama. Bad snap. It got over the head of Kilgore. He couldn't get it. It rolled into the end zone. He tried to fall on the ball. It was taken away from him, and Alabama falls on it for a touchdown, and Alabama leads by a score of 6-0. A bad snap, and let's see who got the fumble in the end zone. All sorts of Alabama red jerseys on top of the ball. Has a lot of pressure on the center. Alabama leads 6-0, and they'll try for the extra point. Kilgore could not find the ball. It went way over his head. Finally got it in the end zone, but it was too late as Alabama recovered, and I think Tollison gets credit for it. Ray will try for the extra point. It's no good. It's no good. He kicks it, and it is off. So Alabama leads 6-0. The Tigers have done well so far against the heavily favored Crimson Tide, but let's see what effect this will have. An easy touchdown for Alabama. They lead 6-0 over the Auburn Tigers. Ray will approach the ball. He boots it downfield. A long high kick, and it'll go almost out of the end zone. Fredrickson keeps it in the end zone, does not come out with the football. They've got a slot to the right. The quarterback is Bryan. Sends a man in motion to the left. Bryan fakes, gives it off up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson to the 25, to the 30-yard line, and down at the 30-yard line, maybe to the 31, and a flag is down on the play. Charlie Davis, who's the flag against?
Only 15 yards being stepped off against the Crimson Tide. Personal foul, says the official. That'll put the ball on the Alabama, or rather the Auburn, 46-yard line. 15 yards against Alabama, personal foul.
A great fake on the part of Bryan. As I thought he had the ball, Tucker Fredrickson had it, and he went barreling up the middle. All right, it's Auburn's ball. 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. Slot to the right now is Parton. The quarterback is Bryan with a long count. Sends a man in motion to the left. Bryan goes down the line to the left, gives the ball to Tucker Fredrickson, and he fights his way up close to the 48-yard line as he bulls and twists and turns his way up close to the 48. Let's see where they spot it down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go at the 48-yard line. Auburn's on 48. They trail 6-0. Bryan sends a man in motion to the left. Bryan goes down the line to the left. He cuts in, gets us to the 50-yard line and down to the Alabama 49-yard line. Bryan at his own left tackle is down to the 49-yard line. A pickup on the play of about 3 yards. It should be 3rd and about 5. Paul Crane, Tommy Tollison came in to make the stop on the Alabama 49-yard line. Tucker Fredrickson has shown us one of his real burst of running speed, not on that last play of the preceding play, but on the first one after the kickoff as he brought it from the 20 to the 31, and then a 15-yard penalty put it on upfield. Beard is in at tailback, replacing Seidel. Parton is to the left. He is a flanker back now as he moves out. Bryan fakes the ball, goes outside to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 34-yard line in Alabama territory goes Tommy Bryan. Tom Bryan, maybe to the 34, maybe to the 35. Hudson Harris had to make the stop on the play. A beautiful fake to Tucker Fredrickson, and Bryan running beautifully at his own left end. Snuck it down that sideline. 1st down, number 5 for the Auburn Tigers at the Alabama 35-yard line. We've got 3:55 left in the first quarter of the football game. Alabama leads by a score of 6-0. Jimmy Parton is short to the left. Now he moves into a slot, moves back in motion to the right. A handoff up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson plows to the 29-yard line. Tucker Fredrickson pulls his way to the Alabama 29. Second and 4 at the 29. Bryan is back to throw. He looks long, too long at the 5-yard line intended for Bucky Wade. 3rd and 4 at the Alabama 29-yard line for the Auburn Tigers. They trail 6-0 with 3:03 left in the first quarter. Slot to the right. Parton goes in motion to the left. Bryan rolls down the line to the left, tries to cut in, gets down close to the 28, and that's about all. They will go for the yardage at the 28-yard line. 4th and 3. Alabama stacks them in there. Split to the left for Auburn. Bryan fakes. Gets hit down at the 28-yard line. And maybe to the 29 as he tried to go at his own left tackle. Cecil Dowdy led the charge as Bryan tried to go and couldn't at the 29-yard line. So Alabama takes over 1st and 10 on their own 29, and Namath comes in at quarterback for Alabama.
2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. Bud?
Namath is in at quarterback. He's got Ogden wide to the left. He's got his end split wide to the right. He hands it off up the middle, and fighting for a yard or 2, maybe 3, up to the 33-yard line goes Dink Wall, who's now playing fullback for the Alabama Crimson Tide. They spot it at the 33-yard line. Short to the right. The setbacks, Wall and Bowman. Quick pop to Perkins. A big pileup. Everybody's in on top of it, and let's see what happened. Who got the ball? At the 36-yard line. A quick pop pass to Perkins. Perkins came up with the ball, was hit hard by Sutton. McCullough came up with a fumble, and Perkins had fumbled back to the 36-yard line. And almost did the Auburn Tigers come up with an opportunity to turn the tables on the Crimson Tide and get a break themselves. But McCullough, playing alert football for Alabama, came in and covered that football. Buddy French comes in now. Buddy French is in. Maybe a punt. Let's wait and see as they have Namath under the middle. He rolls out to the right. He fires and has a man in the sideline. He hits him at the 42-yard line. Wayne Cook, and he's down immediately at the 42. As a matter of fact, he's pushed back to the 36 as Billy Edge and Doc Griffith hit him hard, but it should be enough for the first down. The ball on the Alabama 42-yard line. Lewis is in on defense now for the Auburn Tigers. Ogden is wide to the left. A handoff to the fullback, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and fights for 3 yards. Bama's ball on their own 45-yard line. Ogden is wide to the right. Perkins is short to the left. They've got a slot man. Namath goes back to throw. He has all day. He fires long. He has a man at the 30, to the 25, to the 24-yard line goes Perkins. That's the end of the first quarter. The score is Alabama 6 and Auburn nothing. Alabama pushing hard in Auburn territory at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Namath, the quarterback, gives it off up the middle, and Bowman is down close to the 20-yard line. Perkins is short to the right. 2 men in the I formation. Namath looks, pop pass, and it's no good. Intended for Ogden at the 20-yard line, or about the 18 on a quick look in. It hit Ogden right in the chest, but he couldn't hold on to the ball. And it's 3rd and 6. Ogden short to the right. They've got a slot to the left. The quarterback rolls to the left. It's Namath. He waits. He has all day. He fires. No good at the 5-yard line. It would be held. It will be held at about the 27-yard line. That would make it a 37-yard field goal if it is good. Ray will kick. French will hold. All right, we're set. It'd be 37 yards if it's good. We wait for the snap. It's down, it's kicked, it's up, it's long enough. It's off to the right and no good. Off to the right and no good. So the score hangs on. 6-0. Alabama over the Auburn Tigers, and Auburn will take over on their own 20-yard line. Their own 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 as quarterback Tom Bryan has Seidel, Fredrickson, and Parton in that backfield. They go from the stand-up position. Bryan fumbles the ball momentarily, cuts back, tries to cut in, fires the ball. No good. 6-0. Alabama leads with 14:09 left in the first half of play at beautiful Legion Field. Half back to the right, comes back in motion to the left, a handoff to Tucker Fredrickson, and he goes out to the 24. Stuck at Legion Field. Alabama stacks that defense in there. They know that Auburn is going to have to play it a little conservatively this deep in their own territory. Bryan rolls back. He's being chased. He fires and completes it up to the 33-yard line to Bucky Wade. At the 33, it should be enough for a first down as John Mosley made the stop on Bucky Wade. First down number 6 for Auburn. Who said conservatively? I think I did. But Bryan didn't know about it. First down number 6 for Auburn at their own 33-yard line. Seidel comes in at left halfback. Bryan fired that right through a pack of those maroon jerseys, and that takes a lot of intestinal fortitude. 1st and 10 Auburn at their own 33-yard line. Left end is split. Handoff up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson goes to the 35, to the 40-yard line, and down to the 40. Running hard, big Tucker Fredrickson, 215 pounds of bull, is hit by Mike Hopper and Paul Crane, who are pretty tough individuals themselves, and what a collision that was. Let's see as they spot it down, maybe closer to the 41-yard line. It is at the 41. It'll be 2nd and 2. Bobby Beard comes in at left halfback for Auburn. 2nd and 2 for Auburn at their own 41-yard line. Out they come. They've got a right halfback split wide to the right. Alabama jumps offside. A handoff up the middle. And hit right on the line of scrimmage is Bobby Beard as he does not make the necessary yardage. Alabama jumped offside but came back onside without making contact. A pickup of a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard to go for Auburn. This is a big one. They could get some pretty good field position if they could get this one in. Jimmy Seidel comes in at left halfback. That Alabama defensive line is tough. 3rd and 1 for Auburn, and they stack them in there. An 8-man front for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Auburn tries to go. A handoff to Tucker Fredrickson, and he is piled up. But flags are down everywhere. Will it be against Alabama or Auburn? We'll have to wait and see. The flags are down, and here's the old flagman, Charles W. Davis.
But it looked like an Alabama man offside, and it was 5 yards being stepped off against Alabama. Being offside, and that'll put the ball on the Auburn 47-yard line.
First down number 7. 11:51 left in the first half. Alabama leads 6-0. Slot to the left. Parton goes in motion back to the right. A handoff up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson is hit hard. And actually, he gets maybe a yard or two. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage, and it took some tough running for him to get up to the 50-yard line, where I think they'll spot it. Bobby Beard is in at left halfback for the Auburn Tigers. Bryan is the quarterback. He has the right halfback slided to the left. He goes in motion to the right. Bryan hands it off up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson goes down close to the 46-yard line. Let's see where they spot it down. They push him all the way back to his own 47, but he was hit at about the 46 in Alabama territory, so he picked up down to the 46-yard line, and really, there was a lot of pushing and hauling going on that wasn't really necessary on the play. But it amounts to this, 3rd and 3 for Auburn at the Alabama 46-yard line. The Seidel is in at tailback for Auburn. This is another big play for the Auburn Tigers. They've got a slot left. Bryan goes down the line to the right, fakes the pitch, cuts in, and I don't think he's got the first down. Let's see as they bring it in. They may be talking about a measurement, but from here, no, there's a timeout call. I think Alabama called a timeout. We didn't get the signal, but 10:28 left in the first half of play. Timeout on the field with a score. Alabama 6, Auburn nothing. As you say, Bryan was injured. He doesn't seem to be seriously injured, and certainly we hope not. Kilgore goes in to kick. He stands on his own 41-yard line. Gets a nice snap this time and boots it high. It'll come downfield to about the 5 and bounce high in the air and be killed on the 1 or 2 yard line by Auburn. The ball hit on the 2, went straight in the air, a 44-yard kick by Kilgore, and at the 2-yard line, John McAfee was there waiting on it. And if Kilgore had planned it, and I'm sure he tried to, but who can make a ball bounce straight in the air when it's shaped like a football is? It'll be Alabama's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 2-yard line. That ball hit and went right straight up in the air. And McAfee was there to down it for Auburn at the Alabama 2-yard line. Alabama comes out. They split the left end. The quarterback, Sloan, tries to wedge it out, and he's in on the 3. Thornton leads the charge. He may have gotten to the 3.5. Let's see as they unpile him. Sloan got to the 3, and here comes Buddy French. Alabama may kick it out of there. Let's wait and see. French comes in. He's the kicker. Does Sloan come out? Yes, he does. Sloan comes out, so we'll look for a kick. No, Sloan comes back in the ball game, so look for most anything. Harris comes out of the ball game. Alabama may go into that formation where they have a man under center and they have a punter. Let's see if they do. Yep. So the safety man has to be careful. You don't know whether they're going to throw it or kick it. Let's wait and see. They're going to kick it. French boots the ball. It's not a particularly good kick, as it rolls back to the 30-yard line. After it hit on the 35, rolls inside the 30 to the 29-yard line, and it should be Auburn's ball on Alabama's 29-yard line. Buddy French booted the ball out to the 35 on the fly, but after it hit on the 35, it rolled back upfield to the 29-yard line, where it'll be Auburn's ball, 1st and 10, a 26-yard boot by Buddy French. Bryan was hurt on the last offensive series. Campbell is in at quarterback. Campbell has a man to the right. Campbell fakes, gives it off up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson dashes to the 20, to the 15, to the 14, to the 12-yard line. Tucker Fredrickson, running like a bull, is hit finally by Hudson Harris, close to the 13-yard line, just inside the 13. Fredrickson leaping, hurdling, dodging, running like a bull down to the 13-yard line. First down, number 8 for the Auburn Tigers. How about that, Tucker Fredrickson? Out Alabama comes on defense, Auburn on offense. Campbell is the quarterback. They've got a slot to the right. Campbell takes his time, fakes, pitches out to Fredrickson. Fredrickson dashes again, gets inside to the 7-yard line. Tucker Fredrickson, who must be tired. You wouldn't go it, by the way he's running that football, is down to the 7 as Simmons and Crane came in to hit him. He bulled his way for 6 big yards. How long can the big man keep it up? At the 7-yard line, it's seconds. And about 4 for the Auburn Tigers. They've got a man wide to the left. Campbell is the quarterback. He gives it off up the middle, down inside to the 4-yard line. Goes Jimmy Seidel. Jimmy is down close to the 4, maybe to the 3. They spot it on the 3. Seidel goes at right guard. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Auburn. And Seidel says, do we need to measure? Jimmy Seidel running hard at right guard goes down to the 3. It's 3rd and 1 for Auburn at the Alabama 3-yard line. Alabama leads by a score of 6-0. We've got 7:05 left in the half. A handoff, and Tucker Fredrickson is down to the 1. Touchdown! Touchdown, Tucker Fredrickson! How about that man? Tucker Fredrickson jumped, dove, twisted, turned, would not be stopped, and he's in for the TD. Tucker Fredrickson for the touchdown, Auburn, and the score is tied 6-6. Have you ever seen a football player who runs a football like this man has done this afternoon? We're not trying to be partial or prejudiced, but anybody seeing this man run with a football has to give him credit. Touchdown, Tucker Fredrickson. Auburn will try for the extra point, trying to go into the lead. It's 6-6. The ball is snapped. It's down. It's kicked. It's up. It's good. And Auburn leads Alabama by a score of 7-6 with 6:53 left in the first half of play. Charles Algernon Davis, how about that?
Well, buddy, it's pretty evident that the Auburn Tigers came here this afternoon to play football.
He approaches the ball. Boots it. It'll be a nice kick. It'll be taken right close to the end zone line. On the 3-yard line by Bowman to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 27-yard line before Miller knocks him down. Bowman running out to the 27, to the 28-yard line where they finally spot it down. Ogden comes wide to the right. The left end is split to the left. Everybody else is in tight. The I formation. Sloan, the quarterback, gives it off, and being hit at the line of scrimmage, fighting for 2 yards, goes Dink Wall at right tackle. Ogden is wide to the right. Perkins wide to the left. The quarterback is Sloan. Sends a man in motion to the right. Goes down the line. Cuts in. Gets hit. Fights for a yard or 2 and is down at the 31. Perkins wide to the left. Ogden short to the right. They've got a slot to the left. Sloan rolls to the left. He looks. He's being chased. He gets the block. He's going to run. He's up to the 35, to the 36, and out of bounds at the 36 or 7-yard line. Goes Steve Sloan. It may be close. Let's see as they spot it down over there. Where did he go out of bounds? It may be a yard shy. The official says it's a yard shy across the way. So 4th down and a yard to go for Alabama as Doc Griffith gets credit for the stop up at the 37-yard line. Buddy French comes in, the punter for Alabama. We've got 5:06 left in the first half. Auburn leads Alabama by a score of 7-6. Bobby Beard goes back in single safety at the 14-yard line. French stands on his own 25, boots the ball away, a nice high kick. Beard waits for it. At the 10, comes up to the 15, stutters to the 20, to the 25, to the 27-yard line, and down at the 27-yard line running beautifully goes Bobby Beard. Beard is hit by a host of red jerseys at the 27-yard line. As coming in to lead the charge on the play was Jim Fuller. A nice kick by Buddy French, who booted that ball against the wind 53 yards. It'll be Auburn's ball, 1st and 10, and the official spots it on the 28-yard line. Stop with 4:43 left in the half. Alabama is up with a jammed-up defense. Auburn splits the left halfback wide to the left, sends a man in motion to the left. The quarterback waits, goes to the right, cuts to the outside, goes to the 30, goes up to the 33-yard line, and the flags are down all over the place. Charlie, the old flag man, are you ready?
Buddy, let's see. Looked like it'd be an offside, but we'll wait and see what it's going to be. Illegal procedures being called against Auburn. 5 yards being stepped off. And that'll put the ball back on the Auburn 23-yard line.
4:36 left in the first half. Alabama's in an 8-man front against the Auburn running attack. A long haul. A handoff, and Fredrickson gets a yard or 2 up close to the 25-yard line as he goes right up the middle. Paul Crane and Tim Bates made the stop on the play. All right, here it's 2nd down, 13 yards to go at the 25-yard line. Man in motion goes to the left. The quarterback rolls to the left. He looks for a block. He cuts outside. He comes to the 25, to the 30, and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Running hard goes Bryan as Bryan is hit hard. Parton led the way. Let's see who comes off the stack. Number 64, Jim Simmons from Piedmont, Alabama. 6 feet tall, 201-pound senior, and quite a football player. Jim Simmons knocked him out, and the official says he got as far as the 32-yard line. down, 6 yards to go as Bobby Beard comes in at left half back for the Auburn Tigers. So it's Bryan and Beard, Fredrickson and Parton. The ball at the 32-yard line. 3:55 left in the first half. Auburn leads 7-6. The left end is split. Halfback goes wide to the right. The quarterback, Bryan, gives it to Beard up the middle, and he goes out to the 37-yard line. Probably not enough for the first down. Paul Crane made the stop on the play. Going against the grain, the left halfback, Bobby Beard, runs it out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 4th down and about 1.5 yards to go. So that shows what a 5-yard penalty can do to hurt you. Auburn has a 4th and 2 situation, and Kilgore comes in to kick. Johnny Mosley goes back and single safety for the Alabama Crimson Tide as Kilgore stands on his own 20-yard line, waits for the snap. He's got it. He gets it away, but he was rushed. The ball hangs up, and a fair catch is called for by Mosley at the 25-yard line, and Mike Alford is there to make sure that no shenanigans go along. 2:52 left in the first half of play. David Ray is wide to the right. The quarterback, Sloan, has blocking as he turns his own right end and gets out to the 29-yard line. Is wide to the left. Ray is short to the right. They've got a wing back to the left, and they hand it off up the middle on a draw play, and fighting to the 31-yard line goes Dink Wall, but he's hit hard by John McAfee at the 31. Steve Sloan is at quarterback. Perkins is the split left end. Ray is the flanker back to the right. They've got a wing back to the left. The quarterback goes straight back. He wants to throw. He takes his time. He fires. He has a man at the 44-yard line and hit down at the 44. Immediately is David Ray as somebody clipped Bill Cody at about the 45-yard line. And Namath comes in the ball game for Alabama. The ball is up to the 44-yard line. As they finally spot it down, the officials had a disagreement. One of them wanted to put it on the 42, the other on the 44. First down number 4 for Alabama as Joe Namath is in at quarterback for the Crimson Tide with 1:21 left in the first half. A draw play up the middle, fighting for yardage to the 50, to the 48-yard line. Goes the big fullback, Steve Bowman. And at the 48-yard line, he's hit hard by Tucker Fredrickson. Alabama at Auburn's 48-yard line. Second down, 2 yards to go. The clock is running with 1 minute and 1 second left in the half as Namath is in there at quarterback for Alabama. Perkins is wide to the left. Ray is short to the right. Namath, the quarterback, goes back. He takes his time. He has a lot of time. He waits. He looks. He fires long, and it'll be intercepted by Auburn at the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40-yard line, and down at the 40 goes Mickey Sutton. They may spot him down at the 38-yard line. A big pileup at the 38. Mickey Sutton running hard, running beautifully at the 38-yard line. Then let's see. There's a big pile up there, and they're making all sorts of signals. So let's see what the situation is at the 38-yard line. It'll be Auburn's ball, 1st and 10. And for a moment there, Charlie, we thought with all these cross signals that they might be giving the ball to Alabama on a fumble. However, Sutton held on to the football to the pigskin at the 38-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Auburn at their own 38. As Namath, long pass was intercepted by Sutton, who ran it back beautifully. The clock is stopped. Auburn will try to get a couple of plays off here. They lead 7-6. And what a football game we have had. Bryan is back in at quarterback now for the Auburn Tigers. Tom Bryan leads them out. Bryan falls on the football. They're just going to run the half out right now. Auburn is satisfied to go out at halftime with a 7-6 advantage over the Alabama Crimson Tide as Cochran comes in at fullback on offense, replacing Tucker Fredrickson. The clock should run down before the half is over. We've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That should be the end of the first half as Auburn is satisfied to take a 1-point lead in at halftime at Legion Field. And what a half we have seen. That's the end of the first half. The score, Auburn 7, Alabama 6. Ben McDavid will kick it off for the Auburn Tigers. Auburn leads 7-6 as we begin the second half of play here at Legion Field. McDavid approaches the ball, boots it high and long. It'll go deep into the end zone, and Ogden will come out with it. He's to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. He'll go all the way to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama, as Ray Ogden runs it back 97 yards for, well, actually, it's over 100 yards. We first had him standing on the 3-yard line, but he caught that about 7 yards deep, so it'll be 107 yards for the touchdown on the kickoff return, as Alabama takes the lead now by a score of 12-7 over the Auburn Tigers, as Ray Ogden ran that kickoff back about 107 yards because he caught it almost out of the end zone. And Alabama will go for 2. Alabama lines up to go for 2. They want to get right in there in the ball game. And here he comes, going in and scoring for Alabama is the quarterback, Sloan. As Sloan went to the right, cut in, and goes into the end zone for the 2-pointer. And the score is 14-7. Alabama over the Auburn Tigers. The Auburn Tigers find themselves on the short end now of a 14-7 score, as Ray Ogden ran the ball 107 yards on the kickoff return. What a football game we've had here this afternoon. Ray Ogden has once again put Alabama squarely back in the ball game and way out in front with a 2-point conversion by Steve Sloan as he dove in at the 2-yard line. Got hit right on the goal, but had enough to spare. 14-7, Alabama leads Auburn. And Alabama will kick off. Ray will kick it. And in deep safety, Tucker Fredrickson and Bobby Beard. That took 15 seconds. 14:45 left in the third quarter. A long kick. This time Tucker Fredrickson has it at the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and to the 26-yard line. He's hit and knocked down. Ray Ogden showed us more speed than he has shown in a long, long time, but he actually is rated as a very speedy football player. He just has not shown it in the past. Mike Hopper made the stop on big Tucker Fredrickson at the 26-yard line, and Auburn has their work cut out for them. Tom Bryan is the quarterback. And the complexion has changed more than a little bit here this afternoon. Auburn comes out first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. They've got a man short to the right. Bryan, the quarterback, gives it off to Jimmy Seidel, and he loses a yard on the play. As Seidel tries to go at his own right tackle, he's hit down on the 25-yard line. Let's see if they give it to him back at the 26. No, they put it at the 26-yard line, so give him back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all, as Leslie Kelly came booming in there from his linebacker spot to hit him down. It's 2nd and 10 for Auburn at their own 26-yard line, as the Alabama Crimson Tide got back into this ball game in a great big hurry. Ogden really turned it on. Set to go now. 2nd and 10. The left halfback is wide to the left. The quarterback takes a long time, rolls to the right, looks, takes the pitch, cuts back in, gets to the line of scrimmage, gets another yard or two, and is finally piled up close to the 27-yard line. Lead 14-7 on a touchdown and a 2-point running conversion by Steve Sloan. The quarterback is Bryan. He gives it off to Tucker Fredrickson, and he's piled up close to the 29-yard line. As Bobby Beard, check it, Bobby Beard was the lad running with the football. Bobby Beard at the 29-yard line. So it'll be a kicking situation as Kilgore comes in for the Auburn Tigers. Clock is running with 12:36 left in the third quarter. Kilgore goes back to kick. Single safety coming back is Johnny Mosley. He stands on his own 25. Kilgore stands on his 15. There's the snap. Kilgore gets it away. A long, high, beautiful driving kick. A fair catch is called for at the 10. It'll roll into the end zone. Oh, what a break. The ball bounded around on the 5 to the 4 and then took a little extra hop down into the end zone. It almost died on the 4. Steve Sloan is the quarterback. He's got 2 men split. A handoff up the middle. Big men at the line of scrimmage and getting maybe 2.5 or 3 yards goes Steve Bowman, as Jack Thornton met the charge at the 23. Right. 2 men split, a wing back to the right. The quarterback rolls to the right. He looks, he fires, and he has a man at the 29-yard line. Knocked out of bounds immediately at the 29 is Ray Perkins as Billy Edge came up to hit him. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Alabama on their own 29 as they spot it down. Auburn stacks them in there, waiting to see what Alabama will run. A handoff up the middle and being met right at the 30-yard line, but maybe fighting for that yardage as the official puts his foot down. Wayne Trimble got the first down at the 31-yard line. Billy Edge came up to hit him. First down, number 5 for Alabama. The ball is just outside the 30, but we're sitting right on the 30, looking down the 30-yard line, and we saw the official put his foot just outside the 30 to spot it down. First down, number 5 for Alabama. It's 1st and 10. Steve Sloan, Wayne Trimble, Steve Bowman, and David Ray in the backfield. Ray goes wide to the left. Perkins is short to the right. The quarterback sends a man in motion to the left. Alabama breaks offside. A big pileup up the middle to about the line of scrimmage. I think Wayne Trimble ended up with the football, or Bowman. Bowman ended up with the football, and I think somebody busted a signal. Cody and McAfee came in to hit him at the 31-yard line. A flag went down. Charlie, from the way they're talking to the Auburn Tigers, probably against that Alabama left guard.
But you're right, 5 yards being stepped off against Alabama, illegal procedure against Alabama. That'll move the ball back to the Alabama 25-yard line.
1st and 15 for Alabama on their own 25. David Ray is wide to the left. Perkins is short to the right. Man in motion goes to the left. The quarterback rolls to the left. He's looking for a block. He fires and finds his man at the 35 to the 40 and out of bounds across the way at the 41 or 2. Let's see. Trimble is out of bounds over there somewhere, and where we don't know. Let's see where the official spots him down. The official rule, he got to the 44 and a half. Let's put it on the 45-yard line as John McAfee chased him down. Or rather, Griffiths chased him down, and McAfee was the man who made the quarterback Sloan pitch that ball out there. Just a short little forward pass to Trimble, and Trimble turned it on down the sideline. So it's 1st and 10. Alabama, first down, number 6 on their own 45-yard line. 2 men split. Their quarterback is Sloan. Goes back to the left. He takes his time. He's going to run. He gets hit. Knocked down close to the 44. Robert Miller and Jack Thornton came in to hit him. I don't think it'd be giving away any secrets to tell you what Auburn has been planning to do and has done so far throughout most of the ball game. They're dropping their ends off. They figure that with Alabama's great passing attack, that they are going to have to drop off more men in the secondary. So that's why they're not rushing too much here this afternoon. They're dropping them back in the secondary. Sloan is injured. He seems to have a rib injury as he comes out of the ball game, and Joe Namath goes in. Namath is in at quarterback for Alabama. Perkins is wide to the left. Ray is wide to the right. Namath the quarterback. He looks out to the right, finds his man, hits him. He gets to the 50, down close to the 49-yard line. David Ray on a quick look-in pass is down to the Auburn 49 as Doc Griffith and Bill Cody and Billy Edge came up to stop him at the Auburn 49. It'll be 3rd down, about 4 yards to go for Alabama in Auburn territory. Trimble comes out of the ball game. Hudson Harris goes in. If you'll watch the Auburn pass defense, or if you were here to watch it, or perhaps you might be watching on television, you can see that their ends are dropping off on most of the passing situations. All right, David Ray, short to the right. Perkins wide to the left. The man in motion goes to the left, a handoff, and trying to find that yardage and getting hit down at the 48 or 7-yard line is Steve Bowman. Bowman gets down about to the 48. Bill Cody is on the pile. Robert Miller, Ronnie Baines. So it'll be shy of a first down. Should be a kicking situation. Let's see if Alabama will go for it or if they will boot that ball. We've got 9:05 left in the 3rd quarter. Alabama leads by a score of 14-7. Alabama has come up with a formation where they'll keep a man behind center sometimes and also put a punter back there. All right, French boots the ball high. Fair catch is called for. The ball hits on the 3, goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Bobby Beard called for a fair catch, but didn't try to fool anybody because he was standing on about the 10. The ball hit on about the 3. A 28-yard kick. Auburn with their backs to the wall now. At their own 20-yard line, they trail 14-7. Out they've come. They've got a slot man to the left. He goes in motion to the right. Bryant goes down the line to the right, cuts back in, pitches out. A beautiful pitch, being caught at the 20-yard line, but fighting to the 25-yard line goes Jimmy Parton. That's a little dangerous, but it got him some yardage. The quarterback, Bryant, was caught at the 20. He pitched it out to Parton. Parton almost fumbled that football, but he came up with it and gets it out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5. Let's see, they may put it outside to the 25.5. It'll be 2nd down, about 4.5 to go as Mickey Andrews and John Mosley came up to make the stop on the play. Bobby Beard is in now at left halfback. It's Bryan and Beard, Fredrickson, and Parton in the backfield for the Auburn Tigers. 2nd, 4.5 at their own 25.5. The fake. Bryan goes up the middle. He gets hit on the line of scrimmage and is upended close to the 27-yard line. They're on their own 27-yard line. Parton is the wingback. He'll be a slot to the right. Now he moves out. He's a flanker to the right. The quarterback is Bryan. Takes his time. Fakes it. Goes to the right. Fakes the pitch. Cuts in. Does not get the first down. I don't believe he got it. He may now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He may be as far as the 30-yard line. Let's wait and see. We're not trying to be premature. The official spots it on the 30-yard line. Did he get it? Yes, he did. First down, number 10 for Auburn, as little Tom Bryan got that extra inch or two. It looked to me as if he might be stopped before he got to the 30, but he got it. First and 10 Auburn on their own 30-yard line. We've got 7:25 left in the third quarter. Alabama leads 14-7. Slot to the left is Parton. Handoff up the middle and fighting to the 33 or 34-yard line goes Tucker Fredrickson. Fredrickson up close to the 34. We'll have to see as they unpile them. Red shirts and white shirts all over the place. Bates and Crane. Check it. Seidel. Jimmy Seidel coming back into the ball game now for Bobby Beard. Tucker Fredrickson picked up 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 6 at the 34. Seidel is in the backfield now, along with Fredrickson, Parton, and Bryan. The crowd hushed. Bryan pitches to Seidel. He fakes. He cuts outside. He gets up close to the 38 or 39-yard line as Jimmy Seidel, running hard, is up close to the 39, but a flag is down, and let's see what it's all about. Flag is down against the Auburn Tigers, and here's Charlie Davis.
But a 15 big yards being stepped off against the Auburn Tigers. Official says holding against Auburn. That'll put the ball back on the Auburn 20-yard line. Auburn had a drive going. Those 15-yard penalties come in there, and that really hurts. So the ball will be on the Auburn 20-yard line.
2nd and 21 for the Auburn Tigers, back on their own 20-yard line as Cochran is in the ball game at fullback, replacing Tucker Fredrickson. Man in motion goes to the left. The quarterback rolls out. He may throw, he may run. He cuts in. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and gets hit hard as the flag is thrown. Bryan was hit after he hit the ground, and a 15-yard penalty will be coming up against the Alabama Crimson Tide. The ball at the 21-yard line, that's where the penalty occurred. So, Charlie, the 15 comes right.
But they're getting the 15 yards back now. 15 yards being stepped off against the Crimson Tide. That'll put the ball on the Auburn 36-yard line. Personal foul against Alabama. Those penalties are being stepped off now. Buddy?
But this is the big thing, Charlie. You lose it down because that occurred after the play. It's 3rd down now and 6, where it would have been 2nd and 6. Now, that's where the penalties give you a little trouble. 3rd and 4, I beg your pardon. I said 6. It would be 4 yards to go because Jimmy Seidel picked up 6 on the first down play. So, actually, Auburn came out a little bit the worse in the exchange. But they have the ball now close to the 36-yard line. A fake, a handoff, and Bryan, as he goes, fight for that first down to the 43-yard line. At left tackle, Tom Bryan out to the 43, led by Mike Davis and Jimmy Parton. John Mosley came up to stop him on the play. First down, number 11 for Auburn. Tucker Fredrickson is back in the football game. We've got 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Alabama leads 14-7. It's Auburn's ball on their own 43-yard line. I thought for a moment that Bryan had handed it off, but he held on to that football. He's done some great faking here this afternoon. Left end is split. Parton is short to the right. The quarterback fakes. Gives it off up the middle, and fighting out close to the 49-yard line goes big Tucker Fredrickson. Fredrickson will be close to the 48 or 49 as Stevens and Crane came in to hit him. Put that ball right on the 49-yard line. Give him 6, call it 2nd and 4. Auburn has Helms and Hurston, Davis, Alford, Heller, Braswell, and Wade up front. Jimmy Seidel, Tucker Fredrickson, Tom Bryan, and Jimmy Parton in the backfield. Alabama has Stevens, Freeman, Crane, Bates, Curley, McClendon, Hopper, Gilmer, Andrews, Mosley, and Harris on defense. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. The ball on the 49-yard line. Auburn's own 49. Bryan fakes, rolls out to his right. Waits, being chased. Going to be knocked down. Back at the 42-yard line. Waited too long. He had enough time, but putting a big rush on him, number 64, Jim Simmons from Piedmont, came in and hit him down at the 43-yard line. Bryan just waited too long. An Alabama man is injured on the play. His timeout is called. With 5:03 left in the third quarter, timeout on the field. With the score, Alabama 14, Auburn 7. Set to go. Slot now moves out to a flanker to the right. The man in motion goes to the right. Bryan rolls to the right. He waits. He looks. He fires. Complete to the 23-yard line to Jimmy Parton. Complete and down close to the 23 or 22 as Mosley made the stop on Jimmy Parton at the Alabama 22-yard line. Parton and Mosley fought for it, and Parton took it away. Auburn's ball, 1st and 10 on the Alabama 22-yard line. A beautiful long pass from Bryan to Parton. Parton had to step on Mosley, and if Bryan had given him just a little more lead, he would have gone all the way, but he had to come back and get the ball. 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Bryan rolls to the left. He looks for a block. He's going to cut in. He gets hit. He goes down close to the 18-yard line. He might have picked up 4. Let's see where they put it. Down between the 18. Let's give it to him on the 18. Give him 4. Call it 2nd and 6 as Paul Crane and Hudson Harris made the stop on the play. Seidel comes in at left halfback. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line for Auburn as they trail 14-7 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter of play. Auburn takes a long time. The official looks at his watch, and out they come. Auburn has the slot to the left. Bryan is the quarterback. The official checks his watch once again. Bryan pitches out to Tucker Fredrickson. He goes down the left sideline to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and down inside the 5 goes Tucker Fredrickson. Let's see where they spot it down. A quick pitch to Tucker Fredrickson, and he's down to the 5-yard line before he's hit by Tim Bates and Johnny Mosley. First down, number 13 for Auburn, and it's 1st and goal at the Alabama 5-yard line. 13 first down for the Auburn Tigers here this afternoon. This is where it gets tough. Out they come. The quarterback is Bryan up against the stacked defense. Bryan gives it off to Jimmy Seidel. He gets a yard. That's all. Jimmy Seidel goes in at left guard. They stacked him up before he could get started. He just fell for the yard. Bobby Beard comes in at left halfback. It'll be 2nd goal at the 4 for Auburn. Substitutions coming in and out. Beard in for Auburn. Let's check who came in. Gilmer comes in for Alabama, replacing Dowdy. As the official asks for quiet. All right. Man in motion goes to the left. Bryan cuts down the line to the left, down to the 1. Just outside the 1. Bryan goes down. One official spotted him at the 1. The other official puts it at the 1.5. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 1.5 as Stevens and Mosley made the stop on the play. And here comes Mike Helms at left end with the play. It's tough and it's tight down here. Let's see if Alabama can stop them. Let's see if Auburn can go. They're massed to stop Auburn. Auburn comes up. They're tight. Man in motion. Bryan tries to go and he's hit at the 2. Bryan tried to go at his own left tackle. He's hit at the 2. Didn't go in. All right, it's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line. A play comes in from the Auburn bench. Seidel comes in. Beard goes out. 4th and goal at the 2-yard line as Bryan was unable to get that one in there. Let's see what will happen this time. Alabama leads 14-7. We've got 1:30 left in the third quarter of the football game. Auburn brings them out. Will they score? Will they hold them? Tucker Fredrickson is hit at the line of scrimmage. Piled up. It's Alabama's ball. Alabama's ball. Alabama's ball at their own 3-yard line. Out they come. A big pileup at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Joe Namath is the quarterback. They gain about a yard on the play to the 2.5. It'll be 2nd down and about 8 to go. 8.5, maybe 9. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. A handoff up the middle. Being hit right at the line of scrimmage is Steve Bowman. Don Heller is the lad who hit him. And that should be the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the third quarter of play with a score. Alabama 14, Auburn 7. Alabama will kick from deep in their own end zone as Buddy French stands back about a yard from the end zone line. He gets the ball away. It'll be a nice kick. It'll be taken by Beard on the 50. Catches it to the 40, to the 36-yard line. He fumbled that ball all down the sideline and finally got it back to the 36, and Creed Gilmer hit him down at the 36-yard line. It looked as if Beard just could not get the handle on the ball. He caught it close to the 50-yard line and finally ran it down to the 36. Probably could have gone more had he been able to come up with that football. It's Auburn's ball, 1st and 10 on the Alabama 36-yard line as 14:47 remain in the football game. Alabama leads by a score of 14-7. Up they come. Tom Bryan is the quarterback. He's got a slot man to the right, goes in motion to the left. Bryan rolls down the line to the left, cuts in. He's to the 30. He's to the 25. He's to the 24-yard line. And at the 24, it should be enough for a first down Auburn. First down number 14. John Mosley came up to make the stop on the play at the 24-yard line. As Auburn continues to move that football, Seidel goes out at left halfback, and Beard comes in. First and 10 Auburn at the Alabama 24. To the right now is the wingback, Jimmy Barton. He moves into a slot. We have a long count. A handoff up the middle, and Tucker Fredrickson goes inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Big Tucker Fredrickson running like a bull is hit down by Mike Hopper, close to the 13. Let's see, it's between the 12 and the 13-yard line. Check it, no, between the 17 and 18. I missed it by 5. First time this afternoon with the cameras on, Ken. All right, the 17.5-yard line. It'll be second and 3 yards to go. Bryan brings him out, whirls out to the right. He's being chased. He wants to throw. He does fire. Intercepted, but did he fall out of bounds? Intercepted, but the official ruled that he touched at the 1-yard line. The official ruled that he was at the 1-yard line. You got to have both feet in the field of play when you catch the ball. And the official ruled that Mosley did hit the ground with both feet inside the sideline marker before he fell out of bounds. Mosley intercepted it, and it'll be Alabama's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 1. Mosley, we had to wait and see now. Mosley intercepted the ball and then fell immediately out of bounds, and it was an official's decision on whether or not he was in the field of play, whether he came back down in the field of play after he intercepted that pass. To go. Joe Namath is the quarterback. 1st and 10 on his own 1. He tries to wedge him out. He gets out to about the 2, maybe to the 3. The entire front of the Auburn line hit him. Thornton, Haney, Cody, McAfee. Giving the ball on the 3-yard line and call it 2nd and 8 to go. Alabama has been playing some excellent defense down close to that goal line. Auburn has been knocking on the door all afternoon, but they've been able to push it in only one time. Alabama brings them out. Wide to the left is Perkins. The quarterback fakes it, gives it off, and to the 4-yard line goes the fullback as the unpile. I think it's Dink Wall. He's out close to the 4, and here comes Buddy French, probably a kick coming up now. There's the center of the line again, Bobby Walton. And Robert Miller came in to hit him on the 5-yard line, just shy of the 5. It'll be 3rd down, 7 yards to go. The ball is closer to the 4 as they come out over the ball now. French goes back to kick. Beard goes back in single safety. French gets it away. It'll be a nice kick. It'll be taken. Oh, it'll bounce on the 45 to the 50. Beard lets it bounce, picks it up, gets back to the 40, to the 44-yard line. He did not handle the punt. The ball hit on about Alabama's 45 and bounced to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and finally Beard picked it up. Probably, had he caught it on the fly, he could have turned under some yardage at about the 45-yard line, but I guess he didn't want to take a chance. A 56-yard kick by Buddy French, as down there to make the tackle was Ray Perkins at the Auburn 43-yard line. So 2 Auburn goal line drives have come to naught. I think that we have a timeout there, Charlie. So we'll say with 12:10 left in the football game, timeout on the field with the score Alabama 14 and Auburn 7. Time is becoming a factor too, Charlie, as 12:10 left in the football game. It'll be Auburn's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. And they've moved that ball real well here this afternoon. They just haven't been able to get it in. A fake. Bryan goes back to throw. He's being chased. Intercepted. Harris dropped the ball. He dropped the ball when he hit the ground. Harris dropped the ball when he hit the ground as Bryan went back to throw, was being chased hard. He tried to hit Scotty Long. He was being chased by the right side of that Alabama line. As putting the rush on was Johnny Sullivan. He threw the ball. Hudson Harris intercepted it, it looked like to me, but when he hit the ground, the ball popped loose. We're not trying to be premature, but I didn't see how he could miss that one. It's 2nd and 10 for Auburn at their own 43-yard line. Out they come. The quarterback is Tom Bryan. He's got a slot to the right. It's Jimmy Parton. Bryan takes his time. Moves out to the left. Waits. Fires. Has a man at the 50-yard line, and down to the 46-yard line goes Jimmy Parton. Let's see as they spot it down if it will be enough for a first down. The ball is just shy of the 46 in Alabama territory. The official signals. Is it? Yes, first down for Auburn. First down number 15 as Tim Bates made the stop on Jimmy Parton coming across. It'll be 1st and 10 for Auburn on Alabama's 46-yard line. Wide to the right comes Jimmy Parton. He's the only man out. 2 setbacks. The quarterback rolls back and on the draw play, gives it to Tucker Fredrickson, who goes to the 45, to the 40, down to the 35-yard line, and hits close to the 35 is Tucker Fredrickson. Let's see where they spot it down. Creed Gilmer made the stop on the play at the Alabama 35. 1st and 10, Auburn. At Alabama's 35, first down number 16. Once again, they're knocking on Alabama's door with 10:57 left in the football game. Auburn is on the move. They trail 14-7. Bucky Wade is wide to the right. Parton is short to the left. The quarterback rolls back to the right. Being chased. Fires. Dropped the ball at the 20-yard line. Mike Helms had the ball in his hands and dropped it at the 20. Mike Helms was running clear at the 20-yard line, but he couldn't hold on to that pigskin. 2nd and 10. The ball at the 35. Scotty Long comes in at left end for Auburn. Alabama leads 14-7. The clock is stopped with 10:38 left on that scoreboard clock. What a football game. I've said that several times, and I don't want to abuse the statement, but what else can you say about a game that we've seen here this afternoon? Man goes in motion to the right. Alabama has a blitz, but Bryan whirls out, fires, has a man, hits him at the 23 and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Let's see who's got the ball for Auburn. It's Bucky Wade. An Alabama man is injured on the play. Paul Crane, who was missing, was injured on the play. Alabama calls check it. Mike Hopper was injured on the play. Paul Crane was the man who made the stop at the 23. First down, number 17 for Auburn as Alabama calls for a timeout. With 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the football game. Timeout on the field with a score, Alabama 14 and Auburn 7. I think one advantage about having all these commercial timeouts for TV, it gives Tucker a chance to rest between plays. 1st and 10, Auburn at the 23-yard line. Bryan is the quarterback, has a short man to the left. Rolls out of there, pitches to Seidel. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, but fights back to the 24. Alabama was blitzing somebody through there. Let's see who gets up off the pile. Creed Gilmer was right on top of him before he could move, but Seidel got back to the 24-yard line. He's actually hit close to the 27-yard line, so a loss of a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and about 11 and a half. Bobby Beard comes in at left halfback for Auburn. 10:07 left in the football game. It's Auburn's ball. 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line in Alabama territory. Bryan has a short man to the right. It's Parton. He turns into a slot. Bryan rolls back to the left. He waits. He looks. No good. Intended for a man at about the 18-yard line, as Parton was the man for whom the pass was intended, but it fell incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 11 and a half yards to go at the Alabama 24. Auburn has been knocking on that door, but they can't get the big one across. Time is a very definite factor now. Alabama leads 14-7. Auburn is trying to get back on the scoreboard. Seidel comes in at left halfback. Bryan and Seidel. Fredrickson. Parton. All right, long yardage to go. Alabama stacks them up. Bryan looks. He's going to run. He's to the 20. Fumbles the ball, and Alabama recovers on the 22-yard line. As Bryan rolled to the right, he was knocked out of bounds, but somehow or another he fumbled the ball and left it back inbounds as Curley recovers the fumble for Alabama on the Alabama 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Alabama on their own 22. The quarterback, Tom Bryan, was running down close to the 20-yard line. And I think he had gone past the 20, or at least close to it, and fumbled the ball back into the playing field. Alabama has recovered. With 9:13, another timeout is taken. With 9 minutes, 13 seconds left in the football game. Timeout on the field with a score, Alabama 14, Auburn 7. Alabama's ball, 1st and 10 on their own 22.5-yard line. As Namath is the quarterback. He has both men split. Gives it off up the middle and fighting for big yardage. He may go all the way to the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25-yard line goes Steve Bowman. As Mickey Sutton made the stop on the play. And Don Lewis, came in to hit him down too at the 25. First down, Alabama at the Auburn 25-yard line. First down, number 7 for the Alabama Crimson Tide as they come storming out of a hole. Bowman comes all the way to the Auburn 25-yard line. Alabama leads 14-7. We've got 8:30 left in the football game as Alabama is on the move in Auburn territory on a beautiful run by Bowman. All right, both men split. Namath is the quarterback. He rolls, gives the ball off, and hit at the line of scrimmage, fighting for 2 hard yards. Let's see who comes off the pile. Bowman, I believe. He was really upended, and he gets down to the 23-yard line as Larry Haney put the stop on him at the 23. Bowman to the 23-yard line. A pickup on the play of 2 at 2nd and 8. Alabama on the Auburn 23. Auburn with a couple of drives stymied, interceptions, fumbles, and now they have their backs to the wall once again with 7:52 left in this football game. Namath goes back to throw. He wants to look, find the man in the open at the 5. Touchdown, Alabama! Touchdown, Alabama, as Perkins came up with the ball at the 5-yard line and went into the end zone all by himself, and Alabama leads by a score of 20-7 over the Auburn Tigers with 7:45 left in the football game. Alabama takes a 20-7 lead, and they'll go for the 1. A beautiful pass from Joe Namath to Ray Perkins, and Alabama leads 20-7 with 7:45 left in the football game. Alabama is calling for a timeout here to get a substitution in the ball game. Number 52, Galen McCullough. Back to kick will be David Ray. French will hold. We wait for the snap. It's back. Down, it's kicked, it's up, it is good, and it's 21-7. Alabama leads Auburn with 7:45 left in this football game. Okay. Line drives it, it'll bounce. Be taken on the 2 by Beard to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and pile up at the 25-yard line goes Bobby Beard. It'll be 1st and 10 Auburn at their own 25. The clock is running with 7:33 left in the football game. Beautiful passing by Joe Namath. He just laid it out there to Ray Perkins and just fell in the basket. Nobody was within 5 or 10 yards of him. Obviously, Perkins had delayed at the line of scrimmage and then just shot out for about 10 or 15 yards, and Namath found it. All right, Alabama on defense. Auburn trying to move that ball down the field again. The quarterback, Bryan, gives it off to Tucker Fredrickson. Fredrickson gets a yard or 2. Up past the 26, maybe to the 27-yard line. And let's see, at the 27. It'll be a gain of 2 yards. Call it 2nd and 8. 6:52 left in the football game. Alabama leads 21-7. Tom Bryan, Jimmy Seidel, Tucker Fredrickson, and Jimmy Parton in the backfield for Auburn. Down the line, it's Helms, Hurston Davis, Alfred Heller, Braswell, and Bucky Wade. Okay, out they come. Left end split. Slot to the right is Parton. Now he moves out to a flanker. The quarterback is Tom Bryan. Bryan goes down the line to the right. He cuts in, gets away. He's to the 30, 35, to the 40, to the 43, 44-yard line goes Tom Bryan as these Auburn Tigers will not give up. Tom Bryan kept fighting for yardage and finally was hit down by Creed Gilmer at the 44-yard line. First down, number 18 for Auburn as they've run up and down the field this afternoon, but have been unable to get that ball into the end zone except for that one TD that Tucker Fredrickson rammed across in the second quarter. Out comes Bryan to look him over. Now he gets his team set. He's got a slot man to the left. A handoff up the middle, and Fredrickson is hit hard as he crosses the 45. Maybe a pickup of 2 on the play. Let's see as they umpile him. The clock is running, and the clock is a very definite factor as Alabama leads by a score of 21-7. The ball at the 45-yard line. Give him about a yard on the play, and that's all. 2nd and 9. Seidel goes off, and Beard comes on. Bryan and Beard, Fredrickson and Barton in the backfield for the Auburn Tigers. 5:32. A long time in the huddle for the Auburn Tigers, and out they come. Bryan. Took a long time giving him the play, and the official once again looks at his watch. He's got a short man to the left. It's Barton. Bryan rolls out to the left, rolls back to the right, looks, fires. Oh, he overthrew Beard at the 45-yard line. Beard was in the clear at the 45, but he overthrew him, and it goes for an incomplete forward pass. Auburn has been in this football game all the way, but they have been unable to punch it across that final stripe. On a draw play, Tucker Fredrickson goes out to the 49-yard line, but not enough. Not enough, as Tucker Fredrickson is hit down on his own 49, and a kicking situation comes up for Auburn. 5:02 left in the football game as John Kilgore comes in to kick for Auburn, and John Mosley goes back for the Alabama Crimson Tide. I suppose the goal line stand that Alabama put on in the third quarter was the turning point of the football game, actually, as Auburn was down but could not get in. All right, set to go. Kilgore waits for the snap. Booms it high, long. Fair catch is called for at the 20-yard line and taken by Mosley. It'll be Alabama's ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20. Alabama's ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line as we have 4:22 left in the football game. And another timeout is taken by, I believe, so let's take it. With 4:21 left in the football game, timeout on the field with a score, Alabama 21, Auburn 7. Bowman and Ray Ogden complete the backfield. A handoff, and driving for a yard or 2 before he's being wrapped up is Hudson Harris, and Harris gets out to the 21, and he's really hit hard at the 21 by Dr. Griffith, who led the charge. 3:53 left in the football game as Alabama has 2nd and about 9 to go. Make it 8.5. The ball is almost out to the 22-yard line. The scoreboard has 7, but I don't know where they get their yardage because I don't believe it's that far. Let me check and see. Looks to me like it's close to the 22-yard line, just shy of the 22 as a matter of fact. So scoreboard changes it 2nd and 8 yards to go. 2 men split. Namath looks, fires. He has a man who gets hit quickly at the 29-yard line as Ogden is down immediately at the 29-yard line. Coming up to hit him hard was Billy Edge. But it's almost a first down. It'll be 3rd and short yardage to go for Alabama, and this is a big one. If Alabama can make this first down, they very probably will be able to ride out the clock with a 21-7 edge right now. Alabama's football on their own 29-yard line. A long huddle now as Joe Namath is the quarterback, and he takes his time. The official looks at his watch, keeps looking at it. Namath leads them out. Namath hands it off, and the first down, Alabama. Hudson Harris went at left tackle. He's out for the first down, and Alabama should be able to ride the clock from here on in. Wayne Trimble comes into the ball game. Bogmiller and Don Lewis made the stop for the Auburn Tigers at the 32. It'll be Alabama's ball now, 1st and 10. The clock is running with 2:28, and very probably they will be able to hold on to it. A long huddle. Namath takes his time back there. They've got this ball game just about sort away. The red shirts of Alabama. Namath hands it off. A gaping hole running to the 40 and fumbling the ball at the 42-yard line goes Alabama's Wayne Trimble. It's Auburn's ball at the 43. Auburn recovers at the 43 as Don Lewis came up with a pigskin, and Auburn calls for the timeout. With 2 minutes left in the football game, timeout on the field with a score, Alabama 21, Auburn 7. Auburn has the left end split wide to the left. They've got Barton slotted to the right. The quarterback rolls back to the left as Alabama goes into the pass prevent defense. A long pass, complete to the 25-yard line to Scotty Long. Long came out of nowhere. Didn't even see him. And Hudson Harris had to come up and knock him down at the 25-yard line. The clock is stopped as Long is knocked out of bounds on the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 1:50 left in this football game. First down, number 19 for Auburn. They have moved that ball but haven't been able to get it across that final stripe. Ball at the 25. Bryan rolls back. Alabama rushes now. A pitch to the left side and hit down immediately is Jimmy Seidel at the 20-yard line. The clock continues to run. He didn't get out of bounds as Paul Crane hit him hard right at the 20-yard line. 1:35, and time is called by Auburn as the ball will be placed down at the 21-yard line. Charlie, we ought to see if we can get our own little man with a red cap to call these timeouts as the other guys are doing. All right. The ball is at the 21-yard line. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Man goes wide to the left. Bryan rolls back. He waits. He looks. He has a man at the 15-yard line, and being pushed all the way back to the 18-yard line is Bucky Wade. I think probably they'll allow his progress to the 16. He caught the ball at the 15, and as he tried to cut back, he was pushed all the way back to the 19, and Auburn calls another timeout. And, of course, they have the timeout saved. They want to stop that clock. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 yards to go for the 1st down. And whether they'll take a running play and eat up that clock, I don't know, because they've got 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the football game. 3rd and 2. Man wide to the left. Left end. Quarterback Bryan rolls to the left. He waits. He completes it to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Jimmy Seidel. And Seidel scores. Jimmy Seidel was by himself at the 15, and he takes it in. Jimmy Seidel, who started the season as a candidate for All-American at quarterback, has stuck with it despite injuries and has a moment of triumph here at Legion Field as he takes the ball in for the TD, and it's 21-13. 21-13 with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this football game. And what else is going to happen here this afternoon? Auburn will try for the extra point. Seidel will hold. Lewis will kick. It's down. It's kicked. It's up. It's good. And the score is 21-14. If Alabama holds on to that football, they can easily run the clock out. They could have done it before had they not fumbled the ball. So will Auburn try the onside kick? What would you do? 21-14. Auburn has gotten another score in there. They knocked on the door all afternoon, and they finally pushed it across. But the odds are against them getting another one at this point in the ball game with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the football game. Very few people are leaving the stadium. Some have left the stands, but they're all jammed up at the exits as they got the word about what was happening. So will it be an onside kick? We'll wait and see. Jimmy Seidel scoring the touchdown, and it's 21-14, Alabama. Bowman is deep, but everybody else is up short. What will we have? An onside kick is tried. Fought for. Who's got it? Who's got it? The flag is down. Flags are all over the place. What is the call? The ball is at the 45-yard line. Who's got the ball? Charlie, can you find out?
Buddy, let's see. I don't know exactly what the story is, but 15 yards being stepped off against Auburn. Let's see what the official says. Personal foul. That'll put the ball on the Auburn 39-yard line. 15 big yards against the Auburn Tigers. There you go, buddy. We have 1 minute and 3 seconds left to go, but 15 big yards stepped off against Auburn. That'll put the ball on the Auburn 39-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Crimson Tide.
I assume, Charlie, that he ruled that Alabama got the onside kick. I don't know what the ruling was. Alabama falls to the ground. The clock is running inside the 1 minute mark. We never did see a signal as to who got the kick. Never did we see the official signal who caught the onside kick. So this is difficult to understand. An official's duty is to signal who caught the kick, and he never did see it. We never did signal it. All we got was a signal for an unnecessary roughness penalty against Auburn. It's Alabama's ball on the 40-yard line. The ball bounded high in the air on the onside kick. Everybody fought for it. Flags went down everywhere. And never ladies and gentlemen, did we see a signal about who had gotten the ball. Alabama lets the clock run to the 25-second mark. And it's called 5 yards against Alabama. Moves the ball back to the 45. 22 seconds left in the football game. I don't understand that, Charlie. Could you in the glasses see who got the kick?
No, buddy, they never did signal who got it. Everybody was going up for it, and all I saw was an official pull his flag out and throw it down, and that's all I could tell.
All right. Alabama should be able to run the clock out. It's 2nd and 15. Namath is the quarterback. Namath falls to the ground with the ball. A big pile up. Did he fumble it? He still got the ball, and this should end the ball game. 16, 15, 14 seconds. That could have been the biggest play of the whole season, Charlie, on the onside kick, and the official did never tell us who had the football. The ball game will be over, and it is now over. 21-14, Alabama beats Auburn. As once again, I will say this, it's been a great football game, but the duty of an official on a football field is to signal what's going on. We never did see it.